HarperCollins presents The Story of Football in 100 Objects by the National Football Museum, read by David Thorpe. Note to the listener. To see photographs of the items referred to in this audiobook, please go to your audiobook provider and download the accompanying PDF.
Introduction. Football Matters. This book seeks to tell the story of football, the world's most popular and engaging sport, through objects that have been collected through its rich history, ranging from World Cup final footballs to the world's oldest international shirt, from protest banners to inflatable unicorns, and from opera LPs to knitted cardigans. We have picked out 100 objects, plus a very special 101st, from the National Football Museum's Football Heritage Collection. Each one tells a unique story, not just about the game, but about the clubs, players and fans that have shaped the history of the sport. And, together, they reflect a diverse and inclusive vision of the national game. Founded in 1995 at one of the homes of football, Preston, Lancashire, and opened in 2001 at Preston North End's Deepdale Stadium, the National Football Museum set out to explore football's development from the birth of association football in 1863 to its subsequent global popularity. Since 2012, the museum, which is an independent charity, has been based in Manchester city centre's iconic Urbis building. The Football Heritage Collection is today the world's largest collection of football objects and archives, and spans the history of football from its early origins to the present day. It features around 40,000 objects, with around 2,500 on display at the museum at any one time, and includes art, fan memorabilia, toys and games, ceramics, film, photography, trophies, kit, oral histories and archives. The museum includes several permanent collections, such as the FIFA Langton Collection, along with loans from organisations like the Football Association and the Players Foundation, as well as from major private collectors such as the Priory Collection and the Neville Evans Collection. The museum's galleries and temporary exhibitions span 4 floors, using powerful storytelling to highlight football's impact on society and our lives. Visitors can immerse themselves in playful, creative experiences that explore the history of the national game and why football matters to so many people. Highlights include the original laws of the game, the 1863 FA Minute Book, the 1966 World Cup collection, and a penalty shootout interactive game, which gives visitors the chance to test their skills and score a winner through a goal taken from the original Wembley Stadium. The museum's temporary exhibition programme has explored topics as diverse as computer games, fine art, England's 1966 World Cup triumph on home soil, women's football, the First World War, and the contribution of people of black heritage to the game. This book chronicles not just the history of football, but also the history of the National Football Museum and its collection. Early collecting focused on the defining moments, players and matches from the men's game, such as the 1966 World Cup win and the early history of the FA Cup, and the displays in the museum showcased the boots, balls and match-worn shirts from these moments. More recently, however, the museum has sought to redress the balance to better represent the women's game, striving for 50-50 male and female representation across the museum's Hall of Fame and wider content. Choosing just 100 of the 40,000 items that make up the Football Heritage Collection was no small task, but we hope we've achieved a fairly representative snapshot. Striving to tell the whole story, the book explores not just the player and the clubs, but the fan stories too. The National Football Museum exists because football matters, and it's through the objects and stories told in this book that the game comes alive. Timeline. 1863.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?